The give.
Now, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
The Knights have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. Making side adjustments here. They want to run it left here. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. It's a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And those are tough passes when you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines. It's a longer throw for the quarterback to make, and I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
Now the play fake. Unloads it left. Got his man. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Off the play fake on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw to the end zone. Picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. To the air, it's Knight. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the catch. It's Coleman. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on down.
Man, your goal of the defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on 4th down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. The Knights moving quickly to the line. Right back to the well. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You You want to bring in your tight ends? You want to bring in more beef for that offensive line? I'm going to bring in more beef. Nice job by the defense understanding the situation. Red zone, field shrinks. I need more bigger personnel on the field, some big guys that can stop the run. Played the run well. Great job by the defense understanding the situation.
Runs through the tackle. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Might be calling a hot route. On fourth down, looking to pass. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need sixes.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Great awareness by that defender that time. Seeing the ball thrown, getting his big paw, knocking it down, and now you set up second down.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on fourth and goal from the 1. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Knights!
I think most coaches on fourth and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big fourth down conversion.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Duke came in and applied their own mute button on this crowd. They silenced one of the most vocal home field advantages in football. And it's clear this Blue Devils team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Auburn to the line in a hurry. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. They get to him as he throws. Fires the pass, intercepted. He didn't get a lot on the return, but man, did he set his offense up at the 30.
And that is elite third down defense. First of all, you get him in third and long, and then you look to the go-to guy, Jesse. I am committing my resources to him because I know he's a freak, and I know you as a quarterback, you're trying to find that dude.
Yeah, and it's hard. Third in California to convert that. Doesn't matter how good your receiver is. And this dude's obviously one of the best in the country. But the defense, they were all over it. They were ready for it, and they get the big pick.
They give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Now, a 4th down.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Might be changing the route. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He'll take a shot. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. Dead center perfect. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, you're still happy to get the field.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Auburn lines up quickly. Off play action on 1st down. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill, and it opens up a guy up top for the offense. Really nice job setting up that shot play to get an explosive one through the air.
Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn!
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's put the college football world on notice.
And he made the extra point without problem. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw, it's Hart. Hauls it in.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude can throw through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
The Knights come to the line. This situation, we might see a shot play. Oh, they're after him. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
The Knights lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll send the back in motion. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Quickly to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play.
Well, there's an example of the quarterback just creating on the fly, because I think that was supposed to go to the running back on a screen, and he just saw an open guy downfield and said, I don't know, I'm just going to throw it down to this dude. He's wide open. I know it's not how we drew it up, but we'll take it.
He unleashes a long one. He's got it up to 25. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UCF!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And he's going to bring it out. And now the hit knocks it loose.
Yeah, lucky boy.
You know, fumbles really just comes down to luck. Oblong-shaped ball just can bounce any which way whatsoever. An offense right there, very lucky that one went out of bounds.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Back to pass, it's Knight. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half, because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He'll try the left side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
And, guys, they really need to make something happen on this third and long. He's looking to pass. They've got the screen set up. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
On fourth down, going to the air. Touchdown, Knights! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Defense not showing press coverage. Throwing right. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, it's Knight. Rushes on him. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Here comes the heat. Swings it out to the flat. That should be the final play of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll open the second half with a run. Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the 18.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Trying to move them on the counter. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like, coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Hart. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Well, this offense did a lot of good things there in the first half. It wouldn't surprise me if they pumped this run.
The punt was just an illusion. They snatched it to the up end. They've got him, and he never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, that play's going to backfire in their face. They obviously thought they had the look necessary to go and execute that fake punt, but the defense, they were expecting it.
So here comes the Auburn offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And that's the beauty of running play action. Everybody sucks up, plays the run, and you get to slip that tight end down the field with a full head of steam, make a big play.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Thanks, looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll park it at the 1.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. He'll take it himself. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air, can make plays with his feet like this, runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And he tacked on the extra point. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hawkins. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you can tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. The earth is shaking. Bounce House living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. The throw to the outside is complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Tigers want to crank the tempo. The give on the option. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Tigers. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a man. It's Hart. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man.
Black, Jay Black, leave me alone, bro.
Haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet. Haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him.
Oh, he's got some space. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, the running back has it. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, UCF! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Knight. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Dumps it off in the flats. Got room at the 35. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
Quickly complete. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
You might just think that dude's a power back, but what a great job coming out of the backfield, become a wide receiver, and then guess what? When he gets in the open field, that's not a lot of fun to try to bring to the ground. That's a big boy.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Howard. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it. A top 25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome, everyone, to Orlando, Florida, the Bounce House, home of the UCF Knights. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 21st-ranked team in the land, the UCF Knights. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Knights will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in, got that sucker to the ground.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Trying play action. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The bounce house is rolling here on third down, trying to help UCF. Scanning the field, it's Knight. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on fourth down in his own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught over the middle, it's Coleman. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Leaves it with the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Coaches always harp. Staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Power football with the run. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the right. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Extending the play. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
That boy's got you holding your breath every time he runs the football. So elusive, so fast. He scrambles around, buys time, throws an incompletion, but every incompletion even looks good because it's so exciting to watch.
To the air, it's Knight. Makes the grab. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. It's complete. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
How about that from the offense? 2nd and goal. Everything says you might run the football. They try to throw it, and man, was that unsuccessful. Sit back in the pocket. Just throw the football away. Don't take the sack. Don't go backwards, especially inside the 3-yard line. Set up in such good position.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
There might not be a hotter player right now in college football than this guy right here. He had 2 picks in their last game. He already has an interception in the first drive of this one. Quarterbacks, they're going to figure it out eventually. Stop throwing his way.
Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Find some fresh air. There he goes. And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring.
Man, it would be hard not to continue to feed this guy the rock. He just makes big plays. Last week you saw it, over 100 yards, making big plays already in this football game. He is a big play waiting to happen.
After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Give to the single back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The Knights are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Dropping back, it's Hart. Looking left. Wide open downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Knights!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after they catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. I guess a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Makes the grab, he's got a 1st down. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Dropping back, it's Knight. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
So now it's 2nd and long. This defense will try to keep everything in front. They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the 1st half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Quick completion on the out route. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the 1st down.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on 4th down with the heat.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49.
looking to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Leaves it with the running back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Hart. Pulls it in, it's Brown. They run him out of bounds, he gets it to the 47. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw. Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Tigers bringing the heat the way Andre Bruce did back in the day.
Yeah, and they just find those big, nasty, strong, physical guys that can eat up the line of scrimmage and get after quarterbacks. It's one of the staples of these Auburn teams all throughout the years.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
The Knights will come to the line to convert on 4th down. Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The defense going to stop the...
I'll find them next time. I ain't even look at them.
With the timeout, they want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Gets it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Auburn people love to recite their creed, and I think somewhere in there, it's you should run the football well.
That's definitely a part of their blueprint. Every championship team, every great Auburn team starts with the big guys up front, paving the way, running the football, establishing that first will make the Auburn fan base proud.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
The earth is shaking. Bounce House living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. Fires to the right. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. From the gun, he leads it with the back. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the seal.
The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Needing a conversion, Auburn comes to the line on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Tigers! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish a first half, and now you got a chance to tie this football game up.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Fielded in the end zone. It's Farmer. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. From the gun. Give on the inside. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking downfield, it's Hart. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wideout. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got the quick pass. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down in their own end. If anything, if you're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe has a little bit more room to try to get one off now on 4th.
And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He breaks a tackle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I think one of the biggest keys in stopping these big physical running backs is you can never let them get momentum running downhill, and I think that was a big factor on that play. They didn't get him right away. He was able to break a tackle, but he couldn't get the speed going, and as a result, he's going backwards. That's a big TFL for the defense.
Looking for a man. It's Knight. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
They believe in a large 4-down territory, and they go for it on 4th and short from the 47. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a 1st down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing that get that one,
turning it on. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Knights come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Open space at the 25. Maybe a touchdown-saving stop gets him out of bounds at the 5. 1st and goal coming up.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know they're running the football. It's just a matter of who's getting it and where they're going. But this offense, it really didn't matter. Nice job up front, nice execution, picking up not only the 1, making it an even bigger play and getting the 1st down.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested.
Touchdown, UCF! They take the lead with the 6.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you got to have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Starts from their own 25-yard line. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Scrambling away. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Hands it off. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
No special teams unit headed to the field again. They'll go for it for a 7th time. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Here's the handoff. Shakes off the defender. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Halfway there on 1st down. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Shoots it to the left. Finds a man by himself. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Knights! Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple of possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. We saw it on that last play.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Knight. Here's a heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Throws to the tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's Howard. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
And you had to. I mean, the offense had to be aggressive. You're down multiple scores. You needed to make something happen right now. You had to be aggressive. I think you had to go for it on that fourth down. Now, obviously, the game's looking like it might get out of hand.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what...
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, UC!
Good night, baby.
Good night, baby.
Took the thing away from him. Shoot, man. So what we doing? We finna stay here or what?
New week.
I know. We gonna stay on week 4 or what?
Send me again if y'all want. Done.
Alright, yeah, go ahead. I mean, you might as well. Damn, bro. I wish y'all told me. I would've, so I could do my thing, dog.
Ain't on DJ. Oh, I got the thing in there, the NOS. Hold up. That nigga what? Ota.
I just, dog, the sim messed up from my recruiting, bro. I wish y'all would have called or said something before y'all did it so I could change the damn scouting thing, man. Fuck!
You know.
Yeah, man.
They say they waiting. They said I was the last person, man. I don't know if I man know it.
I wasn't readied up or anything, so I don't know how. And I told him I was in the game, too. I don't got no quarterback, bro. I gotta thug it out without a quarterback. Two five-star quarterbacks. I could have got them both, bro. Jesus Christ, that hurt. That hurt. You ready to go
Gotta
sleep?
stretch the skin, my boy. What man, I'm telling you. You hurt? Give it away. What's the better line? Best line you pull. Best line. Just keep doing that. That's a motherfucking line right there. Hello. Telling you. Yeah. Telling you. I've been tatting since day one. Telling you. And tat a nigga thigh, but that's kind of fun. Boy.
My phone died, but GG's. Man, fuck you.
Thank you. Please. My thing. I'll play back. Hit a pulse, not a pulse. Skin right here.
It is said the only constant is change in college football.
Wow, my shit on auto draft. I know it.
Years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome everyone to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last year's national champions, the Miami Hurricanes. 48 Sports College, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Longhorns will get us started with the opening kickoff. Coming out with it, it's Carr. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. To the ground with the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. No matter who's been leading the program, Miami always wants to be able to run the ball with some physicality.
Yeah, it starts everything. The line of scrimmage starts everything. That attitude starts everything. And the U is known for attitude. And when they play physical, they've got great teams.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Guys, let's look big picture Miami. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country. 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
Do you feel like I messed up there? I feel like I just fucked him on his line. That's what you
They made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28.
Yeah, but that's going to be the black anyway.
To the air, it's back. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense. Not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
I'm going to get this money. No matter what it is, I'm going to get this fucking money.
Pick up whatever yardage you can and
White
help
team,
out
go
the
for it.
offense.
Don't jinx me, man.
To the air on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Baxter. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, let's take a big view of Texas. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a 5-star guy like that, dude, it's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. Just, they have so much speed. The measurables there. This guy should be an impact player, David.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
Nice run there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Grab near the sticks. It's Cook. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Here comes the option. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you've got to get them on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. Off the RPO, complete. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
He'll bring it out. It's Carr. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Brown has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's take a minute and talk about Miami. I'm sure you guys saw this. One of the top running backs in the country, 5-star guy, gave a verbal commitment last week. What's the expectation for him as soon as he hits campus?
I mean, you don't get 5 stars very often, and you get 5 stars for a reason because you are a dude. He is a man-child. They want to get him in the door now. They wish they could already have him signed, but the excitement is going to really build for this young man.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Quarterback may change this route. To throw, it's Beck. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions. He just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
Snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Going to the ground. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Toss to the outside. Breaks the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out. maybe pick up a yard.
All right, offensively, you're not having a lot of success right now running this thing to the perimeter. The defense was there. They were ready for that. You made one guy miss. He still got you for a TFL. You might have to think about getting back to running between the tackles now.
And the Longhorns really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Back to throw, it's Manning. Finds the tight end. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Longhorns want to move quickly.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. They'll go to the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second.
Miami, 0.
So first down here as they go back to work. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
You know, this defense knew the offense was going to try to take shots vertically down the field and do it in a variety of ways. That time, they were able to defend the corner route and swat the ball down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. The RPO, it's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Longhorns back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
Trying to impose their will with the run. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it. And now it's just going to be a passing game.
Now facing a third and long. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Using his legs to buy some time. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
It has been tough sledding for this quarterback here early in the game. He's 0 for 5 right now. I give the defense tons of credit. It's not just good coverage in the back end, and it's not just a good pass rush. They're doing a nice job mixing up their looks coverage-wise. This quarterback looks confused, and that's a big reason why, guys, this offense has not scored a single point so far.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
On third down, going up top. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point in the game.
Snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. The give to the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the Longhorns in a good spot here with second and short. On the option, plows through the defense. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Moving away from pressure. He's going to take off. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting to the ground.
Power football with the run. There he goes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Longhorns in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Takes the handoff. It's Baxter. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll try the run. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast and low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
It's 4th and 8 and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
Well, I love the play call by the defense there on 4th down. They were expecting pass. They didn't decide to just lay back and play zone coverage. They were going to dial up the pressure. They bring the blitz, and they just overwhelm the offensive line and anyone else trying to protect that quarterback. He had no shot.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He wants to take the top off. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense...
Turning it on! He's at the touchdown Hurricane! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside the stride. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking for room. It's Baxter. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one. And I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the second half and start making some plays.
They'll run this play from the pistol. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He's out past the 35. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big when he gets that handoff going to the right and he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
Man, that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
And the Longhorns, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's 2nd and long here. wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Picked off, that's number 15 on the year. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And I think this offensive coordinator is going to be frustrated with his quarterback. You got the lead. You want to get more points. You want to be aggressive, but you cannot put the ball in harm's way near midfield. Now you've given the defense a chance to now go score points and maybe take the lead in this football game.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Leaves it with the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. Allowed and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Catch in the middle, it's Lofton. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Just enough time for one final play of the half.
Get set, get set.
Back to pass, it's Beck. Bringing the heat. Quarterback desperately trying to get it off, and he cannot, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. And do you think there will be second guessing about passing on a field goal try? That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Sim it.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Oh,
On the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback, because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Here's the pressure. He's going to run it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
The Longhorns line backing up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
That's fine. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. The best tattoo is how it is. How it is. Because it's easy fit. You know what I'm saying?
To the air, it's Manning.
Pardon that appreciation.
Now
So did I win?
rolling to the left.
I give the damn prize. You have to think when you get the next tattoo, so you
He'll
can run
have
up the
enough to
prize.
move the chains. It's 1st down at the 3rd.
Yo, didn't you even finish his fucking outline? Finish the outline in part 2. Yes, he came in there and said, that was great. I can't come over here. And come up over here and say it's not great. He came like, okay, nigga, you do that to Casey, okay, this nigga right here, bro, nigga, you didn't finish the outline, bro. This nigga right here came over there. I didn't even know his name actually running. He came in and said, wow.
And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield, it's Wingo. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
My old coach said you'll never get work taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Longhorns come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
Man, I like the call. 3rd and inches, I feel like I can get a few inches. I just need to fall forward, but this defense is more than ready for the quarterback sneak.
Now, I think as a play caller, that just makes you second-guess everything. You'd love to think you can just dial up QB sneak to pick up that 1st down. Now, you're probably going to have to hand it off to the big fella behind you to keep this drive going.
I told you the sauce. He said,
The Longhorns have their offense in high gear. Handoff to the single back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And that one really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on how important those 5 guys are up front. To get those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Everybody go
Picking up a
Tyler
couple at
Davis.
2nd and 8.
Everybody go Tyler
They'll see if
Davis.
they can find some running room on the right.
Everybody go Tyler
They'll stop
Davis.
him after a minimal pickup.
They also can Tyler. Everybody go.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
This nigga. The 7 came on days.
Looking to throw, it's Manning. Throws for the tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
That's one thing this defense takes a lot of pride on. They like tackling the catch, and they like being around the ball. That time, he was in proximity to knock that thing loose. Nice physical play.
Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line.
It's not as good as
Quarterback making adjustments.
niggas is crazy. Like, niggas. He's like, he keep being pressed.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback now And he'll just get rid of that one.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Back to pass on second down. Pulls it in. It's Porter. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Because you say
Now on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's strong. After the filthy move, he's got room. Got it right. Touchdown, Cade. And that one will put him up here in the second half. When that receiver got free, it was
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you add my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and you get the rest of the work.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, we've got a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. LSU delivered a type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Baton Rouge. Thing is, this is a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another team taking one on the chin.
Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Back to pass, it's Vandy. Takes the easy one to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge game. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Second down, they'll go to the air. That's good. It's Lockett. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a third and from the gun, wants to pass. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Did you say Punga won? We don't give a fuck if Punga won. We don't give a fuck. Everybody say W Punga. Say W Punga then.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
Say W Punga then, Jack.
Got behind those pads and picked up 3 after the 35.
Each hat forward.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative. They're the big component. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, to get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
That's fucked up. Hey, she got that shit. We're going to fly, though. Somebody go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
He's got 3 on first
Oh,
down and
oh
second
my
and 7.
gosh! This ain't even close. Oh, James, gotta put Tony James. I mean, you can trust me.
Back to throw, it's Manning.
Bro, how do you
Gonna
make
try to
that?
stop the screen. They
How
get in
how
the
did you
backfield
make
and
that?
make the play, and that's how they'll finish
Yeah,
off
he's got
this
right in the third. He's no juice balls.
1 quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish.
Why would you throw juice with me? This is good. Oh my God! That's on me. Come on, bro. Y'all ruining the good shake of up juice. Oh, that's good shit you wasting now, nigga. Them balls ain't cheap either, you bitch.
After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period.
Y'all like bridges up, they wasting out.
The offense
Come on,
couldn't
bro.
get the snap off in time, and it'll cost
Bro, y'all wasting mad. Bro, hey, niggas. Matter of fact, you gotta tell him, bro.
no fall off from the noise or intensity from this crowd as we start the fourth quarter.
Yeah. Yo, these niggas.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Gonna let it fly.
Yo, follow Dash, follow Dash.
And they can't hook
Follow
up on the
Tota.
big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
And this offense continues to struggle.
Driving back?
This guy in football, he's one of their best players.
What
Coming into
the
this
fuck?
game, they knew he
Yo,
was
that
a
nigga's a
they
monster.
just haven't been able to link up. They try another shot down
He
the
almost
field.
lost
That's a big reason why they're down on this.
I'm not going. That's what I'm saying. It's up there. Bro, not on me. I don't nothing to do with that. Don't touch.
And no
Don't
chance for
start
the
with
return man
style.
to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds.
Take out the rest. Take out the You can't go with it. You're not catching, bro. No. So why do you want you? Why do you all the way up there? Pass
They'll
it.
get this drive started
Pass
with their own
it.
26. Coming out on first down with the play fake.
He's always right here. Ain't too fast, bro.
Snags it inside the 20.
Look out here.
And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown, Miami. They add on another score.
Hey, did you advance, Chip?
So close to going to 8-1 on the season. And the extra point is
Yo, yo.
good, and they have an 11-point fourth quarter lead.
Where Chip at?
Is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him.
Yo.
Now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense.
I think we waiting on somebody.
Jesse, they had to punt it.
Yeah, they did.
They're not waiting on
They're
me.
just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
It seemed to me and ain't nobody do nothing. I don't think nobody did anything.
I did. I did what I had to do for the last week.
On that last play, and
I
we'll
don't
take a
think
break to check it
I don't
out.
think DJ did nothing or DJ complaining about his team and shit. I don't know if that's some serious shit or some joke shit. I don't I have to take it.
Dropping back.
But I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting until they say they ready.
Finds his man. It's Cook.
Damn, I wish you would have did that last week for me.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
I was ready. I had put the check on. I guess y'all ain't peeped it. Like, I was already checked up and
But
shit.
you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too
That 2K ruined this shit, but I ain't gonna lie.
Defense won that rep. Good coverage.
Backed up now. Here's second and long.
What is it, Strap?
Motion from the back.
I think it's.
Wants to keep it in
I ain't
the
gonna lie,
air.
bro. I don't like playing DJ, bro. I don't like playing against that nigga team in the game, bro. Shit's annoying.
I'm ready for dinner.
I think we got a little bit sloppy on that route. You need
I'm not worried about the coach, Strap. I'm not worried about the coach. Nah, man.
Let me get
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the
Yeah.
same page for
I'm
this
talking about the
big
way he
down.
played the game, straight. I'm talking about the way he played the game. The man throw the ball, he throw the ball no more than 10 times a game, and if we throw the ball 10 times, 8 of them shits are screens, 9 of them shits are screens, bro. Like I'm like that shit is cool, it's lit. I'm not complaining, but I just play the game like that. I can't. Because he has the best run play in the game, the best run formation, the most overpowered thing in the game. Then he has the best team in the game. So,
And defensively, that's exactly what I want.
yeah, all right.
Make you get the third
You just don't do it enough.
enemy multiple possession lead. That is right
Just
where
don't do it
I want
enough.
offense.
Floating away. Makes the catch.
That shit, I don't know. Me, that shit annoying. It's the same shit as last year, bro. It's the same shit from last year, bro. I don't know, man.
You gotta like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not getting
Gotta play against Jamal with that shit. Gotta play against him with that shit. Hell no, bro. That shit kind of discouraging, bro. It's a little discouraging, bro.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Grabbed in the middle.
It's so
it's
good,
Wingo.
Shane.
How about picking
Yeah,
up
his
tough
shake some
yards
teeth
like that?
is so
Gets
good.
to the 22. Got 5 wide out spread across the field on
Coach.
2nd and 5.
It's so good.
They're working that left side.
It's so good,
He's
Shane.
out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Corners show
Listen,
press. They want
I'm
to be
ready for
physical here. That's a fumble on the play.
I was angry, yo. This shit
This
first.
offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games.
Bro, you gotta force the rest of my wrist strap. You got you. Nah, yeah, bro. You.
Turning on the Jets. The 40. Past the 20. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to.
Mississippi State.
Jet, you get my black ass the fuck up out of here.
Well, they've got
I'm about to piece out the salary.
getting a takeaway, so now if they're on offense, they want to run the ball and
Oh
take
my
as much
gosh,
time
bro.
as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds.
I think that was the
let this clock tick away.
Might have been the we could do so.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team
Hey,
defense
so you
on that
nigga don't fuck with DDG?
Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker.
All right.
On the direct snap, it's Hunter. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. He's brought down. A short return to the defense comes out on top with a pick.
I definitely am trying to be a little bit conservative. I can't be cautious, but I want to be a little bit conservative.
It's the fucking nigga right, the fucking post route. Nigga wide, stinking.
Worst thing I can do is throw an interception, turn the football over, stop the clock, give them the ball back in an opportunity like this.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The Longhorns are in the hurry up.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. With the catch, it's Wingo. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Pocket breaking down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense got it. They're on the run. Touchdown, Hurricane. And they turn it into a defensive score. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
That defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense and make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Butler. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Back to throw, it's Manning. Skips away from pressure. On the move to the right, looking for a big one. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass, maybe take the dink and dunk, let your guys make some plays because they are definitely playing the deep.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Offense in an empty set. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lockett. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
No stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Gonna run it. It's Pringle. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. And here they come going for the 1st down on 4th and 2. They'll run for it. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the 4th quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats. At the end of the season, we look up, you got 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe. And how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going for it all. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
To the air on 2nd down. He's not afraid to go deep. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Man, the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? Like, quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack and attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then striding it into the end zone.
And we're going to wrap this one up with the PAT. And the kicker's probably happy to score a point, but the team didn't score enough as this one is over. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Wait. Wait, what?
maybe go over the customer history while you're parked outside? Does it make sense that there is even a little bit of anxiety associated with having a service professional come out to your house? And that if you stand outside or you sit outside your truck, that you could be making.
That's on them. That's the guy that.
You buy stocks, you never sell them, you borrow against them. Okay, explain that to me like I'm a 10-year-old. So sure, you own $100 in Amazon stock. Yeah. You need money to buy something instead of selling the stock, and say it's gone up 50%, say it's going to double, you would have to realize a capital gain and pay long-term capital gains on that $50 gain. No, just borrow against it and let the stock continue to grow.
What rich people do is they'll buy a stock. So I'll spend 10K on Amazon stock, and then I go to a bank, and the bank give me a $5,000 loan against my Amazon stock tax-free, and I just hold the Amazon stock. Now I've got $5,000 tax-free. If the Amazon stock goes to $20,000 in value, then I can go to the bank and say it's gone up now. Give me another $5,000, and I just spend and live off that money. Now, if the Amazon stock collapses, I'm fine, because the loan was against the stock, so they'll sell the stock at a certain point as it's collapsing to get their money back.
One of the great tax schemes in history is that stocks grow. Think of yourself as a stock. You go up in value. You're making $1 million a year doing a very successful podcast. Every year, the government in the UK is going to take 40 cents of that, 40% of it. If you own $1 million in stock and it goes to $2 million, you don't get taxed on it until you sell it.
Yeah, so just never sell it.
Never sell it.
Never sell it. And that's what Elon's doing with his companies. People say he's got, $200 billion, whatever. In fact, he's borrowing tax-free against those companies.
And then when he finally needs to sell it to pay off some of those loans, he loses to taxes, despite the fact he built all his wealth in California.
Don't listen to me. You're somebody that know well more than I do.
You buy stocks, you never sell them, you borrow against them.
Okay, explain that to me like I'm a 10-year-old.
So sure, you own $100 in Amazon stock. Yeah. You need money to buy something instead of selling the stock, and say it's gone up 50%, say it's going to double. You would have to realize a capital gain and pay.
vacation. Ain't no tears coming. I'm gonna give you $100 if you can make yourself cry. $100. I don't see the tears. Where the tears? Okay. Where the tears? Your $100 coming. Come on, let me see. Let me see. Nala. Let me. $100 on the line. $100. You make yourself cry. One in 2 seconds though. That girl. Now where you get that vacation? Ain't no tears coming. I'm gonna give you $100 if you can make yourself cry. $100. I don't see the tears.
Scholarship walks onto the football team and then becomes a legend. So I went and looked at this man's PBs, bro. That's a 798. For those who don't know, Santana Moss was a 26-foot long jumper. I mean, not to mention he was also top 5 in that 60-meter dash. He ran 672. You know, he was a speedster. Mind you, this man was a walker. He was like, yo, you know what? Let me use my speed. Let me see if I can get it done on the football field. In 3 games, this man earned a scholarship. Once he got the ball, he ain't turned back. Man's crazy. Motion.
Fuck this up.
Some teams they get the memo, and they was just doing ultimate foolishness.
Take away a side. Instead, he just jumps out of the way and gives Moss the opportunity to run straight down the field. And Charlie.
Putting a track runner, a track sprinter on the field at receiver, and you're not going to put no hands on him, just let him run straight. DG's made from track star to walk-on to collegiate star to NFL legend. Elite. Santana Moss was a member of the track team before he was a member of the football team. Rowe was on scholarship for track, walks onto the football team, and then becomes a legend. So I went and looked at this man's PBs, bro. Bro, does that say 798? For those who don't know, Santana Moss was a 26-foot long jumper. I mean, not to mention he was also top 5 in that 60-meter dash. He ran 672. You know, he was a speedster. Mind you, this man was a walker. He was like, yo, you know what? Let me use my speed. Let me see if I can get it done on the football field. In 3 games, this man earned a scholarship. Once he got the ball, he ain't turned back. Man's crazy.
Motion. First coming to Moss. That was spelled out by Williams. Moss got away. And Moss may go. Santana Moss inside the 20. Great throw to the 15-yard line. And Santana Moss with a 49-yard touchdown run. His first touchdown as a...
I mean, I feel like at this point, people should have already known. Not have him one-on-one. You know how that's it. It seemed to be like some teams ain't get the memo, and they was just doing ultimate foolishness.
Aside. Instead, he just jumps out of the way and gives Moss the opportunity to run straight down the field. And Charlie.
Putting a track runner, a track sprinter on the field at receiver, and you're not going to no hands, just let him run straight. DG's made from track star to walk-on to collegiate star to NFL legend. Santana Moss was a member of the track team before he was a member of the football team. Rowe was on scholarship for track, walks onto the football team, and then becomes a legend. So I went and looked at this man's PBs, bro. Bro, does that say 798? For those who don't know, Santana Moss was a 26-foot long jumper. I mean, not to mention he was also top 5 in that 60-meter dash. Ran 672. You know, he was a speedster. Mind you, this man was a walker. He was like, yo, you know what? Let me use my speed. Let me see if I can get it done on the football field. In 3 games, this man earned a scholarship. Once he got the ball, he ain't turned back. Man's crazy.